It's time to face a disturbing truth: you're not the real child of. My beloved child. Don't skip. Before you decide that this message is just another story, give me a few moments of your attention. There is a reason your heart feels uneasy today, and there is a reason these words found you instead of someone else. For years, you have carried a feeling that you could never fully explain. Even when people surrounded you, there were moments when you felt like you never truly belonged. You smiled, you moved forward, and you convinced yourself that everything was normal, yet deep inside, a quiet voice kept asking the same question: why does my life feel so different? That question was never born from fear. It was born from a hidden truth waiting for the right time to be revealed. Stay till the end, because the title is only the first piece of a much larger mystery. The words, "You're not the real child of," do not mean what everyone will immediately assume. Something huge is waiting for you, and once the hidden meaning begins to unfold, you will never look at your own journey the same way again. Think about every strange coincidence that has happened in your life. The opportunities that disappeared just before you reached them. The unexpected people who entered your path only to leave without warning. The moments when your heart whispered that something bigger was happening behind the scenes, even though you had no proof. Those moments were never meaningless. My beloved child, they were quiet signs placed along your path, preparing you for this exact day. Don't skip, because what you are about to discover has been growing silently for a very long time. You were never created to live inside confusion forever. The answers you searched for in the world could never satisfy you because the world was looking in the wrong direction. The truth has always been closer than you imagined, patiently waiting until your heart became strong enough to receive it. Now keep your attention here for just a little longer. Stay till the end. This is not the moment where your identity falls apart. It is the moment where it finally begins to make sense. My beloved child, the greatest secret is not about where you came from, but about who you were always meant to become. That is why your spirit has never been comfortable settling for ordinary answers. Something inside you has always known there was another chapter that no one had told you about. Today, that chapter is beginning to open. But the most shocking revelation has not been spoken yet. The next message will uncover why your heart has carried this unexplained feeling for so many years, and when that hidden piece is finally revealed, you will understand why every delay, every unanswered question, and every unexpected turn in your life was leading you toward this very moment. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. A moment is coming when everything you believed about yourself will begin to shift. Don't skip. My beloved child, there are memories you still carry that never made complete sense. Certain conversations ended the moment you asked the wrong question. Certain people changed the subject whenever your future was mentioned. At the time, you thought those moments meant nothing. But today, they form a pattern that can no longer be ignored. Hidden truths rarely appear all at once. They reveal themselves one piece at a time, and each piece prepares your heart for the next. Stay till the end, because the revelation drawing closer is greater than anything you have imagined. Something huge is waiting for you. Look closely at your own journey. Every setback seemed perfectly timed to make you doubt yourself. Every delay tried to convince you that you were forgotten. Yet somehow, no matter how difficult life became, you always found the strength to keep moving. That was never an accident. My beloved child, there has always been something extraordinary within you that refused to surrender. While others only saw ordinary events, your spirit was quietly being prepared for an extraordinary purpose. The disturbing truth is not that your story was empty, it is that you were shown only a small part of it. Don't skip, because the next revelation will expose why your heart has always resisted living a life that never truly matched who you are. Now the silence is almost over. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The closer you come to the truth, the more clearly you will understand why certain doors had to close before others could ever open. My beloved child, what seemed like rejection was often protection. What felt like confusion was preparing your vision. Soon, the missing connection between your past and your future will finally be revealed, and when that happens, every unanswered question will begin to fall into place. But the greatest secret has still not been spoken, and once it is, there will be no turning back. A hidden chapter is about to open, and once it does, you will understand why your heart has been restless for so long. Don't skip. My beloved child, there is a reason you have always felt drawn towards something you could never explain. It was never curiosity alone, it was recognition. Deep within your spirit, you have always sensed that your life carries a meaning far greater than what your eyes could see. While others accepted every situation without question, you kept searching for answers. You wondered why certain dreams felt so real, why some encounters changed you forever, and why your soul refused to settle for ordinary explanations. Those questions were never a weakness. They were signs that the truth was already calling your name long before this moment arrived. Stay till the end, because the next revelation will connect every strange feeling you have carried throughout your journey. Something huge is waiting for you. Now think about the people who unexpectedly entered your life. Some inspired you for only a short time before disappearing. Others challenged you in ways that seemed unfair. At first, it looked as though they were simply passing through, but they were unknowingly preparing you for this very moment. Every disappointment strengthened your spirit. Every delay sharpened your patience. Every unanswered prayer pushed you to look beyond what your eyes could see. My beloved child, nothing was wasted. Even the moments that made you question everything became stepping stones toward the truth that is now drawing closer. Don't skip, because the secret has never been hidden from you out of punishment. It remained hidden because the right moment had not yet arrived. If it had been revealed too soon, you would have seen it with fear instead of understanding. But now your heart is ready to receive what once seemed impossible to believe. The silence is almost over. Stay till the end. My beloved child, the disturbing truth is beginning to reveal its real meaning. It was never about taking something away from you, it was about uncovering something that has always belonged to you. Soon you will see why you never completely fit into the expectations placed upon your life. You were never meant to live inside someone else's definition of who you are. A greater identity has been waiting patiently beneath every trial, every mystery, and every unanswered question. The final pieces are moving into place, and the next revelation will uncover the invisible thread that has connected your past, your present, and the future that has been waiting for you all along. Don't skip. Because something huge is waiting for you. Everything has been leading to this moment. Don't skip. My beloved child, there is one detail you have overlooked your entire life because it appeared too ordinary to matter. Yet that single detail holds the key to everything. Think about the times when you felt unexpectedly protected, even after believing all hope was gone. Think about the moments when a closed door later became the greatest blessing you never saw coming. Those events were never random. They were quiet reminders that your story was being guided toward a destination far greater than you could imagine. Stay till the end, because the truth is now closer than ever. Something huge is waiting for you, and once the next piece is revealed, you will begin to understand why nothing in your journey happened by chance. My beloved child, the title has been pulling your attention toward one question from the very beginning: you're not the real child of. The answer is not about replacing your past, it is about exposing the illusion that your identity was limited by it. For too long, you measured yourself by the opinions, expectations, and labels placed upon you. You believed those voices defined your future, but they never did. Deep inside, your spirit has always carried a calling that could not be explained by ordinary circumstances. Don't skip, because the greatest mistake would be turning away just before the missing piece appears. Every chapter of your life, even the painful ones, has quietly pointed toward the same destination, and now those scattered pieces are beginning to fit together in a way you never expected. Now the atmosphere around your story is changing. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, there is one final connection you have not seen yet. A connection that explains why your heart never stopped searching, why you always believed there had to be more, and why this message reached you at exactly the right time. The revelation ahead will not erase your past, it will give it meaning. When that hidden truth is finally uncovered, you will realize that every delay, every unexpected turn, and every unanswered question was preparing you for the moment when your real journey could finally begin. And when that moment arrives, nothing about your life will ever look the same again. The moment you have been waiting for is closer than ever. Don't skip. My beloved child, if you have stayed with this message until now, it is because something deep within you already recognizes that the truth cannot remain hidden forever. There have been countless moments when you questioned your own path, wondering why life never unfolded as easily as it seemed to for others. You compared your journey, doubted your purpose, and almost convinced yourself that your dreams were too distant to become real. But what if every delay was quietly protecting the greatest chapter of your life? Stay till the end, because the answer has been standing in front of you the entire time, hidden beneath ordinary moments that never looked extraordinary. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the disturbing truth was never meant to leave you feeling broken. It was meant to set you free from every false belief you carried about yourself. You were never created to live according to fear, rejection, or the limits placed on you by other people. Those limits were only temporary shadows covering a much brighter reality. That is why your heart kept pushing you forward even when your mind wanted to give up. That quiet strength inside you has never disappeared. It has been patiently waiting for this exact moment to rise again. Don't skip, because the next revelation will uncover why your spirit has always refused to surrender, even after facing disappointment after disappointment. Now take one more step with me. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, soon the final pieces will come together, and you will see your life from an entirely different perspective. The questions that once filled your heart with confusion will begin to transform into understanding. The pain that once felt meaningless will reveal its purpose. And the identity you have been searching for will no longer feel distant, it will finally feel real. What comes next is the revelation everything has been leading toward, and once it is spoken, you will understand why this message found you today instead of any other day. The silence can no longer hide the truth. Don't skip. My beloved child, you have traveled through every word of this message for a reason, and now you are standing at the edge of the revelation that has been waiting for you since the very beginning. Look back for just a moment, not to live in the past, but to recognize the pattern that has always been there. Every season of uncertainty shaped your character. Every unanswered question strengthened your patience. Every unexpected ending quietly prepared you for a new beginning that you could not yet see. Nothing was meaningless. Nothing was wasted. Even the moments that made you feel completely alone were building a foundation for the truth you are about to discover. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and the next few moments will connect every chapter of your life in a way you never imagined possible. My beloved child, the title was never asking you to doubt the love of those who raised you. It was inviting you to question the false identity that fear tried to place upon you. For too long, you believed you were defined by rejection, failure, disappointment, and the opinions of people who never truly understood your heart. But those labels were never your real name. They were only temporary shadows that followed you through difficult seasons. Deep inside, there has always been another voice reminding you that you were created for something greater than ordinary expectations. That is why your spirit never stopped searching. That is why every time life pushed you backward, something inside you found the strength to stand again. Don't skip, because the final truth is not about losing who you are, it is about finally remembering who you have always been. The closer you move toward that realization, the more clearly every painful memory begins to reveal a hidden purpose instead of an unanswered mystery. Now the final door is almost ready to open. Stay till the end. My beloved child, when the last revelation arrives, you will understand that your greatest battle was never against the world around you. It was against believing a story that was never written for your life. The fear, the confusion, the feeling of not belonging, and the endless questions were only preparing your heart to recognize the truth when it finally appeared. The next message will uncover the missing piece that has remained hidden until now, and once that piece is revealed, the title itself will take on a completely different meaning. Every delay will make sense. Every strange coincidence will find its place. Every unanswered question will finally have an answer. Don't skip. Because something huge is waiting for you, and your journey is about to change forever. My beloved child, don't skip. You have reached the point where everything finally comes together. The disturbing truth was never meant to make you question the love you received or the people who stood beside you. It was meant to reveal that you have spent too much of your life believing a version of yourself that was built from fear instead of truth. Every painful experience tried to convince you that you were forgotten, that you were ordinary, that your purpose had faded before it even began. But none of those voices were telling your real story. They were only distractions keeping your eyes away from the incredible future waiting ahead. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The missing piece has never been outside of you. It has always been quietly growing within you, waiting for the moment when you were finally ready to see it. Look back one last time and notice how every chapter now begins to fit together. The unanswered questions, the unexpected delays, the relationships that came and went, the opportunities that disappeared before your eyes, and even the moments when you felt completely alone were never signs that your journey had failed. They were signs that your path was different for a reason. My beloved child, you were never created to follow the crowd or to live according to the expectations placed upon you by others. Your life has always carried a deeper purpose, one that could only be understood after walking through seasons of uncertainty. Don't skip, because this realization changes everything. From this moment forward, every challenge you face will remind you that your identity is not shaped by fear, rejection, or disappointment. It is shaped by the strength that carried you through every storm without allowing your spirit to give up. Now take this truth with you. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. My beloved child, the title has finally revealed its real meaning. You were never the child of fear. You were never the child of hopelessness, doubt, or defeat, even though those shadows tried to claim your future. Your true story has always been greater than the struggles you survived. That is why your heart never stopped searching, why your spirit never stopped believing that something more was waiting beyond every obstacle. And now, as this message comes to its close, remember this: the greatest chapters of your journey are not behind you, they are still waiting to unfold. Walk forward with courage, hold tightly to the truth you have discovered today, and never allow the voices of doubt to rewrite the story that has always belonged to you. Your journey is only beginning.